WCS action tonight, streaming live on Facebook and YouTube with Purple Punch Productions. I am Mike Scarborough on commentary tonight, joined by a special guest commentator, Dominic Punt. And if we're lucky or unlucky, depending on who you ask, we might even hear a quip or two from Mike Redmond as the night rolls on. Tonight's matchup, a race to 7 all cricket. We did have Cheyenne Richards winning the cork. And that's what we've got. On one side of the hockey, we've got Cheyenne Richards, the blonde swan, smooth, composed, dangerous when she finds rhythm. And across from her, Lisa Yee, old smile and stab. Friendly until those triples start landing and suddenly your lead disappears. Now, before we get rolling, do us a favor, hit the like button, share the stream, drop in a little comment, tell us where you're tuning in from. And I want predictions tonight. Final score in the chat. Who's going to take it? 7-2, 7-5. Are they going the distance? And then a little bonus side action. We can. I want to see a prediction for the exact minute mark that my weed edible kicks in, and my commentary either completely falls off or skyrockets. So here we go. Race to 7 all cricket. Let's get weird. Darts up. And that was the pre-planned portion of tonight's commentary. Dom, how you doing?
Oh, not too bad. Finally get an opportunity to put my voice out there on a live stream, and looking forward to watching two amazing ladies battle it out.
What about those 900 numbers I call late at night? That's got to be you. I recognize the tone of your voice. Anyway, now say something heavy and breathy so I know for sure. Ask me if I'm choking myself. Okay, well. Is this microphone? This microphone is on. All right. I didn't think any of this was going to be live, but here we are now. Trying to get Mike Redmond some microphone access here.
And for those of you that don't know, Cheyenne Richards and I have a very interesting relationship where we are
you
brother
trying
and
to say
sister.
Oh my goodness, that is not at all what I was going to guess. I'm glad I didn't say that out loud. Voice channel. Sharing a screen. Let's get Redmond.
Hey, Scarborough.
At this point, I don't know if Mike can hear me. I know that I cannot hear Mike.
Mike can hear Mike. Can you hear me?
Boop, boop. Definitely sharing a screen.
I can hear you, brother, loud and clear.
So what is going on here? Can I change these speakers to my speakers? There we go.
All right, can you hear me now?
All right, that did nothing.
Excellent. Excellent.
All right, I'm going to operate under the assumption that we are still live, that my microphone is still on. Where are we at in this game? Cheyenne way out in front. Strong start from the blonde swan as she looks to clean this up with a hat trick. And we are all drinking to Lisa as Cheyenne powers in a double bowl, takes command early, 1-0 Cheyenne. So far, one hold of throw, no big deal. How will Lisa Yee respond here?
Mikey, can you hear me at
My prediction
all?
is at least a 5-mark opener. What do you think, Dom?
Possibly a 7, but a 5 would definitely be a solid start and what is actually needed in this match.
Ooh, money. There is 7. I half expected that last start to go 19. I don't know why. I can't explain
Oh, no,
it.
not me. Anytime you're playing against an opponent like Cheyenne Richards, you got to take the high ground and run with it as long as possible, because she can do something like that.
All right. I am amazed by another 7 mark after the 9 mark answer. Let's see. I don't need to talk right now. These darts are doing all the talking. Oh.
Do you want my headphones so you can hear Redmond?
I don't think that would do it. I've got headphones in the bag. I think that it's because it would have to come through this
That's what I'm saying.
that I
If
need
you-
monitors.
If you put this in your ear, you can hear him.
But I got to connect it to this box.
No, I'm listening online.
His commentary will be very late.
Oh, right. But at least you can get it if you want it.
All right, so here's what I'm going to ask. I cannot hear Mike Redmond tonight, but Mike Redmond can hear everything that I'm saying, and I think that he could hear it live because we are through the Discord. Now, I could be way off on that. It's very possible that everything I say is going to go through a about 15-second delay, and then Mike would hear it. So it might sound a little bit tonight like we were talking back and forth through Mars. Just know that it's more like the way that I talk to my wife, where I'm going to be doing a lot of the talking, and none of it is going to, or he's going to be doing a lot of the talking. None of it is going to stick or resonate with me because I just am not hearing it. So with that in mind, Mike Redmond, if you're feeling brave tonight, jump in anytime I stop flapping my gums long enough for you to get a full thought in. Tim Goodwin just sent me a text message that said this is our whole production has dropped off big time since he went to Utah.
I'm not sure if I like that decision going for the 20 on the second dart, but if it would have hit, it would have been a decent shot.
Well, I'll tell you what, I am always a fan of killing that 20. I don't think that there's a number in cricket that I would like to play against the 20. 20 is everybody's best number, and it's the only number on the board that can create an 8 bullseye differential. So I think if you're down by 18 points, you go ahead and take a stab at it. And if you're down by 118 points, you go ahead and take a stab at it. Just me personally.
See, I like that move down too, because it allows you less marks to be able to gain the point lead.
I might go 7. And I know with the X, it's never the wrong shot to shoot the 20. Whether you have it, whether they have it, I don't think that there's a wrong time. But in that situation, I think that throwing 117 almost draws Cheyenne there first, so that she has to hit that triple on the 17 before she moves on. Either way, you didn't end up in a desperate situation here. 3 marks and you're right back where you were. Anything more than that is gravy train. And it looks like it's going to be gravy train for this shot. So 4 mark, not what we wanted there, but serviceable. I mean, Cheyenne is 5 down. And chooses to close the higher ground. I like that too. 17 is the last power number. After that, you can play, I would play a bullseye against a 16 or a 15, but not against a 17 when their 3 makes me hit 3. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Wants to find at least 1 triple.
Does
And
find
does.
it with the last. So Cheyenne needs
A 6 mark.
essentially, more than likely she's going to stay on that 16 regardless.
See, now that's what I don't know, because I could not help but take a stab here. And she is smarter than I am. Woo! Is that
Dang.
2 9s, 1 game? That is absolutely 2 9s, 1 game.
Yeah.
This is the not messing around version of the Blonde Swan.
If anybody's going to be really dangerous to play against when they're at their very best, especially for the ladies, it is Cheyenne Richards.
double for good measure? No. Just a hat trick. Just a everyday casual hat trick.
Back-to-back 4.5 games from Cheyenne Richards. Can she keep up this standard?
That is some pace.
If there's anybody to do it, it's her.
Yeah, this is the beauty of the game. After tonight, in this tournament, either Cheyenne or Lisa Yee is in the loser's bracket. I was like, that is just the name of the game. All right. So this is going to be the first time all season that we're seeing Lisa Yee go down a couple of legs. So, I mean, we have definitely noticed that she likes to play a little close, more aggressive style of darts. And I wonder if all of that is going to go out the window now that we're down 2 games. What do you think? We're in for some point fest, Dom?
Possibly, but it also depends on what Cheyenne does with each round, depending on what Lisa shoots the shot before.
I get you. So what you're saying is the 4-5 is going to determine the game here for us. Right.
Realistically, each shot makes somebody happy.
Right.
That's a great comeback from a 2 mark to start from Cheyenne Richards.
Nice little bounce back. Takes a point lead. Staying there. Because I'm always wrong, baby!
That's a risky shot
'Cause
that
I'm
actually
always
hits.
So that is exactly the style of darts that we're accustomed to watching Lisa Yee play. That put your money where your mouth is darts. How about another triple here from Cheyenne? Ooh.
Right idea, just
Are you going to say wrong execution on a 5 mark? I was like, come on, baby.
right idea, wrong side of the wire.
There you go. All right. 4 mark is kind of the par for the course in this match, it would seem. You know, most of the matches, it's like, you know, hey, if you hit your 3, you did bare minimum for the round. Tonight, it seems like a 4 mark is bare minimum.
Sometimes even a 5 is bare minimum.
Yeah. Huge starts from Cheyenne so far. Again, this pace is phenomenal. Who's on the mainstream tonight for WCS? Liz
It
Tynan
is
and
Liz Tynan and Suzanne Young. And Suzanne Young is currently up 1-0.
Ooh, 1-0. 1-0. Oh, that is very cool. So I'm looking at the bracket right now. I didn't realize, now that we're in Tournament King for these, that you can watch live scores. That is good technology. Nice. Make a move. Always. Always. So Lisa does not have the advantage of being the higher scorer, but the 20 being the big ground there. I mean, she doesn't have to be a 4-5, a 4-4. Does not want to follow a slack round with a slack round. And boy, I hope Lisa's not listening to me right now. I hope she's got something in her headphones. Because that is slack upon slack. Maybe she started thinking exactly what I started thinking, which is definitely not the right thing to be thinking when you're at the dartboard.
Take
Cheyenne?
shot out. Oh, she stays.
She says she's the more dominant shot right now. She's comfortable playing a point game. I like that. And I think that if you are the more dominant player, you are well within your rights to make it a point race. Because why wouldn't you, right?
Absolutely.
Extend the game. The longer game favors the better player.
Oh, what a shot by Lisa.
So slack follows slack, class follows class. This is a fun match so far.
Absolutely.
Another triple. She could theoretically make a move. Oh, I didn't see that she'd already thrown that first dart. All right, so at this point, you got the 20s, you're playing the 16s. She needs 5 to 4. I might just pound it. To the, ooh. Big 80, big close. So I think right now a 6 mark would give Cheyenne the lead. Not that that shot is live anymore.
7 gives her the lead.
Well, 45 and 26 is 81, no? No.
7,
No.
7 mark.
All right, what minute mark is this? 16 minutes in is when the weed edible starts kicking. If anybody had 16 minutes in the chat, I will send them a set of my darts. For Daddy. Woo!
Big shot by
There it
Lisa.
comes.
Another
There it
4.5 wins the
It's
leg.
not a 9 mark, but it feels like an appropriate time to say bang bang, Daddy's home.
I don't think I've ever heard that before.
That's a Tim Goodwin classic, Tom.
Of course it is.
All right, so first, no, Cheyenne started the first game, so I'm wrong again. Definitely 16 minutes was when it started. Well, I'm going to guess right now that the commentary quality is not going to skyrocket. Ooh, tough time for a 1 mark. Right after a 3, you would have loved to have done some damage. I think, what do you think? Cheyenne just going to kill the 19, right?
Kill and point.
Close and hose, as the kids say, as the crow flies. No, she goes 21st. And then down. I don't like that move.
I don't like it either.
No, because if you're going to throw 3 marks.
I would have just
yeah.
went down all 3.
Right,
and
you
if
start
hit a
on the
triple,
19,
then it's all bonus
and then those
from there.
singles, all of a sudden you're in a dominant spot. Right now, you're giving it an opportunity. And opportunities is what Lisa Yee has built a career on in this game. Probably not enough to change the flow of this game, but is going to be enough to wake Cheyenne up, I bet.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Three solid. Cheyenne Richards out here doing the Lord's work.
I like that play because it makes Lisa close the 18s before taking a shot at the 20s.
I would go 20, absolutely. Because if you throw 3 darts and you hit 3 marks on the 18, what you've done is you've left your opponent a 1 mark. Now she's left her opponent a triple in a game where so far she has no triples. So now Cheyenne's going up there. All right, all I need is 1 triple, really bad. Is she going to find it? Yes, she does. Okay, but still, new ball game. 18 is not the 20. It is a power number, but it's not the powerhouse, and Lisa loves these 17s. Tough, just outside of the left. 2 times, just outside of the right 1 time. All right, this is cleanup crew. Someone bring the dustpan. What a waste. Big time for another triple. This game just turned to autopilot. But autopilot's only good until the plane lands. Here comes Lisa. 7 marks. Welcome to the game. Not going to be enough to make a difference, you would think. But maybe a start of something that could carry into the next leg. Or maybe the start of a 2 mark. Ooh. again, here comes a little opportunity. I would close one of these numbers first every single time, but I am often wrong.
18s?
I don't know. I was waiting to find out with everybody else. I was holding my breath. I don't know.
It was either 18s or 15s with that last start.
I don't know. You don't have to do it all in one day. That's a momentum shifter if there ever was one. Maybe that's what we're looking for in the match, but I kind of like a slide back over to the 16 on the second dart, or even if you want to get wacky, I could go to the 15. Give me a little sprinkle somewhere else that's going to add up later. But 3 mark here is going to be tough to come by. I believe this is a classic case of the whole time we were thinking, all right, just need one to go ahead and close at 18. I'm just going to hit one and then close at 18. You're thinking about the 18 too long. Darts is a mental game, man. I am going to get to the bottom of this. I promise you. There's nobody right now thinking more about the mental game of darts than me on a daily basis.
Lisa has another opportunity at that 16.
Scoop and score.
Works in the end.
So here, what do we need? 7 mark. Not going to happen. If she closes down by 5 bulls, you close a 6 or no? Nope. Nope. Run the game out. You think you're the better player, let's run up the score. I like it. Good time for a 6 mark there. Forces the 4. At least you're going to start on the 15. Ooh. Uh-oh.
I like 16s to start and possibly stay there the whole way.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Defend the X. I couldn't fault you for it.
Because now it gives Cheyenne free reign to just run with it on the 15s.
The best thing about cricket, though, is that at the end of the day, it's all opinion, man. It's like there's no right, there's no wrong. I mean, you can make an argument for some pretty cut and dry 501 strategy, as far as leaving out, setting up outs, taking outs. But cricket, who's to say?
It's a 5-3 race. And a 3-1 lead for Cheyenne Richards.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just discovered a button that lets me see all of these comments. Let's go, Lisa. Let's go, Lisa. That was so insane. Go, Lisa. Let's go, Cheyenne Richards. Go get her, Blonde Swan. Scarborough, what would you say is the difference between your game and Lisa's? Man, I would say the biggest difference between my game and Lisa Yee's is 2 first-place finishes at the Booyah Cup, which Lisa has on me. Also about 300 other accolades. But if you meant just cricket strategy, Lisa and I speak the same language. We don't always say the same words, but I think that she really gets me. She's one of the few that understands the way that I throw. And obviously you can see by me guessing all of her wrong shots that she doesn't, she's not always going to agree with what I think. But to sum it up, when I feel a little tickle, Lisa feels it too. And this tickles me a lot here.
And see, that shot there by WCE is exactly what I would have done, is start on the 17s, get that out of the way so you can get a 2-house advantage. before Cheyenne can run away and grab another number and possibly change the game.
I could make an argument for it, seeing as she already had the 20s, and if the 17 is a confident shot for you, you know, the stars can align here. My personal game, I go close 18 because why would you? It's like I know that Cheyenne wants to point. I know she wants to run the score up. And my game is not letting you do what you think you're about to do. And the later into my shot that I can pull that rug out from under you, the better.
So now Lisa needs just a 3 mark. Anything more will be so very bonus.
Ooh. 3 it is. So where do we even start here? Now me, in this situation, I've been in 100 times. I throw 2 darts at the bull and 1 dart at the 20, no matter where they hit. Doesn't have to be in that order. Sometimes I go 20 first, sometimes I go bull first. What I don't do is try and close all 3 numbers. What I know is that I don't want to play the 20 against the bullseye in any circumstance ever in my life. 17 I don't want to play, but I will if you have to. You don't want to play the 20, you don't want to play the 19, because 4 is the same as making you hit 4.
Anything lower than 17, you've got a really good, or anything higher than 17, you're in trouble. But 17s or lower, you have a better chance of keeping up with, as long as you keep hitting the shots that you need to.
Right. Ricky Bordeaux. Let's go Cheyenne Richards. Breaking news from Mike Carter. He just retired again. All right, so Cheyenne kind of just warming up for the next one. Slash setting up 6 bulls for the win. She has messed around, and now it's time to find out, right?
5 bulls.
You think 5 coming? Ooh.
Five bulls was the shot.
Oh, 5, my math is off again? This is
now
why I
she-
have
now
Don
she-
next to me.
Now she's down 74 points and only needs 3 bulls to Lisa's 1.
I gotcha. Well, you can say that 74 points is as good as 3 bullseyes, but I say cricket is all opinion. 3-2. Cheyenne gets the start. Lisa looking for a break of throw. Would it be the first break of throw of the night? I believe so, but I am not always paying attention. All right, Cheyenne Richards doing the Lord's work. Puts in 3 marks on that 20. Let's find out what kind of game we're about to have. Go up. Go up. That's right. Get up there. I like it. What I expect here is 3 darts at the 20. Defend the X. You know that no matter what happens, it's gone next round. Does not capitalize on that. All right, so up by 40. 20's gone. 18? Of course not. I don't think I would shoot the 18 either. If I move to a close, I would go 17. You skip 1, let them throw the 18, or defend your 17, and you still got the bigger number. Lisa, I thought she might just slide. See, I'm not going to say the next thing because I'm not going to be the Nick DeShera and jinx this situation. But then mentioning that there is a situation at all, of course, is the Nick Teixeira in me. The jinx comes through, whether you say it all out loud or not. Take a stab. All right. So I don't think that the stabs are ever going to come. I'm just going to start guessing point for the Blonde Swan. I like that. As long as you have that.
So now it forces Cheyenne to hit 2 triples to have an opportunity at that 19. Looks like it's not going to happen, but she's going to do all that she can on those 17s, and she hits 5 of them.
Wayman in the chat saying, let's go Cheyenne Richards, do what you do, girl. And that is Wayman, not the opposite of the Nightman. Oh, filthy. Filthy. I'm telling you, I'm 3 feet away, and that dart hit the 17. Maybe it hit the 3 first. Who knows? Who knows? I need a slow-mo. We need to start doing these instant replays, ref reviews, you know what I'm saying? That call needs to come from New York, not from the dartboard. Needs to find 2 to get her ground back. 1 puts her 4 mark down. Okay, 3's the one. 3's the ticket. Just whatever number I don't say, that's the number that's coming. Put that triple in there. Does take the lead. 2-point lead. I mean, is it enough? Who's to say? Probably not going to be enough.
Definitely not
Go
enough.
5. Yep.
And a 9 mark from Lisa Yee. This
Lisa
is possibly
Yee.
solidify a tie after 6 legs.
That was the Bruce Lee shot. That flowed like water.
So 3 bulls to even it up at 3 legs apiece. And to make Cheyenne go first once again.
Do we see a double? A deuce is kind of like a double. Skalicki, BBDH, bang bang, daddy's home. And that is Nathan still has his manhood until February, Skalicki. Congratulations on your engagement. So we did find the double. That double I was looking for, it showed up. So I know it was late, but I'm going to count that in the win column under my predictions because that's the kind of shenanigans I need to pull to get a couple of yeses in my sea of no's. Darcy, taking Chicago by storm. Tillman says, let's go, Lisa. Even ball game, 3-3. Cheyenne with the start. Is this a moment where she picks up like nothing ever happened, or where we see a little more confidence start to shake off? She's starting to have some questions, where it seems like in the beginning of this match she had nothing but answers. That is more mental dart stuff.
And a big white horse from Lisa Yee to start her leg.
You can probably hear him in the background. We got a little crowd going for this matchup tonight at Toso Sports Bar. Yep, I'm telling you, just as quick as it comes, it can go in the sport of darts. Big 5 mark. Big 5 mark. Now this is a dig deep moment here. We want to see 2 triple 17s and a triple 19. 2 triple 17s will do. Give me one. All right, tough darts. Tough darts. You can see a little reaction there from Cheyenne. You know, probably a deflection that just didn't go her way. This match is far from over. Cheyenne has been in this situation 1,000 times and crawled her way out of it, a lot of them. Lisa Yee letting her foot off the gas a little bit. Probably not a good player to do that from, because what I promise you is that if you give Cheyenne Richards enough chances, she will absolutely take one. It's not over till it's done, and it is far from done. So I'm guessing for real that she's going to throw all 3 darts at the 16 here, but if ever there was a time for a superhero shot, we're not going to see it after a 7. Big 4 mark. Big 4 mark. So Lisa
does collect on the last to force Lisa to hit a triple
to go up by 2.
just to even give herself a chance. It's only a 3 mark.
Doing the Lord's work. Another way to say that. Okay. Come on. Okay.
I do like that play on the second dart, going for that 19 with at the time a 46-point lead, but now it is a 62-point lead, and Lisa needs 4 19s to take the point lead, and
Lisa
only gets 2, but does close the 16s.
She said no matter what, we're going to play a new game than the one we're playing right now. Cheyenne, I didn't even have time to predict. And she did exactly what okay. If you think you're the better player, extend the game. This is looking like, I don't know, this is going to be a tough one to come back from. Because this is a game that you'd already put in the win column. All right, you have mentally won. You have defeated your opponent. You just forgot to win. Big switch. Big switch. Good time.
She was blocked on that 19.
I think we're going to see more points first. And I'm going to be wrong every time. Even the pointer won't point when I say they're going to point. Okay, little. She was choking you out, and you just got out of the triangle here. The key is offense. Oh! I wish I hadn't yelled so that we could have got that more clearly. Lisa's yell. Oh my God, she knows it too. That was a moment. Cheyenne not going to make it. Yeah, she's going to make it hurt. She's going to make it hurt. Down by 4 again. What a game. What a game. In this game right now, show me 4 bullseyes. Okay. Oh my God.
Do agree with the last start going to the 18s, because she was partially blocked on the bull, whichever way she looked.
I am just realizing that I've been too caught up in the game to give commentary on the game. What am I even watching right now? What a battle.
and Lisa Yee takes a 4-3 lead.
Break of throw. 4-3 lead. Lisa checking the watch. That's just for me. I appreciate that. We are 44 minutes into this match. It smells like we're going the distance.
I agree.
I don't know if we had any. Okay, so we did have a couple. We had some 7-6 prediction from Nate. I didn't really see other predictions. So far it smells like it's going the distance to me. Okay. Cheyenne started big, Lisa did not. But at this point, if everybody just holds their throw, we go the distance, right? Then it's all up to the cork at the end?
Absolutely. The cork is everything when it comes to cricket.
Lisa looking to get something going here on these 18s before they're gone. Not going to get it done here. So you got to figure we're looking at 76 points and maybe even the 17 gone after these three. Because Cheyenne's not playing around with this one. It's not going to be a had it till you didn't moment. She's coming for blood. Doing the Lord's work, 3 marks, way ahead. See if Lisa can do something on the 17. Not today, brother. Is it done? Done. On to the next one. Leaving X's all over this board. Lisa looking to just keep things pretty and lined up, one by one. 16 over 15. She says 15s aren't worth it anyway. Kicks Alcala in the chat of CSC Division 2 fame. Once upon a time. Double for good measure. Trip 20 for good measure. That would have been the dart. I'm always a fan of going 20. Gotta think this is done from here. 5-0 going into this round for Cheyenne. Says enough is enough. Let's play some darts.
And gives Lisa her first donut leg of the WCS, I'm sorry?
That would be a Mike Redmond question. He would remember if there was ever, I don't think that we've had a skunk. I don't think we've had one yet.
I don't think I've seen a skunk in quite some time between the WCS or the CSC.
I know. It looks like the last time I played J.C. Martinez. Oh, Lisa, oh no. So not getting it done here.
What?
Yeah, sometimes you just say things, bro. You can go with it. You don't have to look surprised. Sometimes I spank JC like he stole something. Cheyenne looking to make Lisa pay for the miss. Doesn't. Comes up with a 2 mark of her own. So still anybody's game, and we are tied 4-4 now, correct?
Yes, we are.
Holy moly.
And score update, Suzanne Young is up 3-2 on Liz Tynan.
Yeah, that's going to be another tough one. Tough match. Both quality streams. If you're watching this on a computer, open up a second browser because you should have both of these streams going. If you're watching this on your phone, go ahead and hit YouTube on your TV so that you can get that second stream going. 2 quality matches. Who's going to end up on top? And Mike Redmond coming up big in the chat here. Let's do some updated predictions, because right now we're in a race to 3. Who's going to win this match? Who's coming out on top? Who do you got? Is it going to be Arizona's day, or are we going Team Texas? Lefty was skunked by Maloney. That doesn't sound right. I don't think Maloney's ever skunked anyone in his life either. Except maybe Sugar Shane. Something had to breed all that bad blood. Lisa looking to make up some ground here on the 17s. Gotta find a triple. This is the time for triples. Well, coming up a little short. Coming up a little short. Looking like we're going to give ground back to Cheyenne, who I'm sure capitalizes on this moment. With a trip 17? Yes. Oh, I thought she might go back to the 19 for a second. I was like, don't give up. Don't sell out on your beliefs. Does find that trip 17. She says, this game is mine. What are you going to do about it, Lisa? And Lisa says, smile and stab.
Keeps herself in the leg with a 7 mark on the 16s.
Yeah, but realistically, 16 is not a number you want to play against a 19. 17 a little more realistic. Oh, what do you think about that? Cheyenne says, let's give Lisa a little taste of her own medicine right here. Closes even though she's down. I think Lisa goes close. Yep. Yep. And leaves a 5 mark on the 15 if Cheyenne really wants this game. And 5 mark, there's no difference between 5 15s and 6, right? It's still just a 4 bullseye difference. There's a... Ooh. So no to everything else I was about to say. Tracer in the chat. New score is 4-4 right now. Gotta find a bull if you want this to be anybody's game. Oh, she says 4-3.
I do like that play,
I
closing the
hate
15s.
I hate it. I'll play the bullseye against 15s all day. You want your opponent to throw all 3 darts at the 15. I don't care if they trip it 3 times. Give me more shots to hit bullseyes.
Lisa now has a 4-bull chance
She needs
to
a hat
take and steal.
It's got
this
to be
leg.
just a hat trick. That's what you think when you walk up to the line. You need 4. If I hit a hat trick, 1's going to be a double. So you're not thinking I need a double. You're thinking I just need a bowl. Nice and smooth. Oh! Oh! Oh, man. The emotional roller coaster that we go through in this game. Cheyenne looking to clean it up and does. Takes the advantage. Huge time. Huge game. I don't care what the averages say. That was class. That was emotion. That was built for TNT. The drama lives here. All right. So it can still, you just got to hold your throw. You don't have to break anybody else. We can still take this thing to the last leg decider. You know, the damage it's not infinite. It's still a very winnable match by anyone's standard.
Absolutely.
Oh, big time for a 6 mark. You hear Lisa in the background. She really wanted that 9. Wanted the 9 ski. Has to deal with 6. Still, Cheyenne would need 7 to have a point lead. So, in a pretty good spot. Huge. Huge time. She says, let's throw blows. Earthquake on the last dart. Lisa looks to take the 19 early, doesn't, and comes up empty. Checks the watch. It's important to note the time as 6:54 here in Arizona. Big time shot from Cheyenne Richards there. Closes the 20, takes away the toy, finds the point lead, all things are well. And when the pressure's on, Lisa comes up big on the 18, but doesn't follow. Par for the course, as they say. I think Cheyenne is going to stay there. Doesn't find it. So now what am I looking at? 4 marks to take the lead, so minimum 4 mark to go ahead and close the 9. If she trips it on the first yard, I would not be surprised to see her move down to the 19. Yep.
She does collect on the 19s.
Just not when I said. It's almost like she's doing this personally to offend me. Or it's like I'm the worst bettor in the history of bets. Steve in the chat, Steve Barkus. I've got both matches going on different TVs in the garage. Sound is off on the other one. Your commentating is 100%. But well, I don't know about all that, but I might be biased because of Redmond. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Thanks for sticking with us to keep you entertained as we're watching 2 great matches of darts here. So Lisa comes out in front here after all the power numbers get settled. But Cheyenne says, you can keep them. Bang, bang, daddy's home. Big trip on the first dart. Ooh, bounce out of the board. We're going to have to get this board serviced. This is highway robbery. Cheyenne scooping up the 7. Does she go up top? No, she doesn't. Patience. Patience. Graceful swan movements. Because if you're the better player, you want to extend the match. Frustrated Lisa Yee takes the 1 mark on the 18s, leaves it wide open for Cheyenne to claim this game. And Cheyenne takes her time on her way for another break of throw. Looking to end this bad boy right here. Ooh. Either way, you're on house money right now.
If I were Lisa, I would 9 mark the 15s right here. I wouldn't even think about going to the 16s.
Yeah. The way Cheyenne is shooting right now, you got to think it's not enough. I mean, 1 triple leaves you close, but at least it's something, gets you closer in the bull race. And Cheyenne says, triple or not, ooh, she'll play the bull race. All right, you don't need to sell the farm, you just need to close the 16. Double. Okay, doing the Lord's work. Doing the Lord's work. 4-3, you go first, because Lisa is nothing if not a gentleman. Cheyenne gonna find a double here? No. Might still. Alright. 3-3. Dom, who do you got in this game?
It's really hard to tell, but Lisa can connect on her first one.
Yeah.
It's golden.
She's got the advantage. It's like riding a bike. Yep. Whoa, baby.
Sometimes I know what I'm talking about.
That's a lot of drama for something that you're supposed to do. You went first. You were supposed to win that game. This is going to be a slugfest going all the way down to the wire.
If anything, games 11, 12, and 13 realistically should be points races. at least one of those three, if not two of those three, should be point races.
Yeah. We're going to find out, aren't we? We'll find out together here on Purple Punch Productions, live on Facebook, YouTube, coming to you from Phoenix, Arizona, Toso Sports Bar and Grill. And Kicks in the chat saying this is the most he's ever heard Mikey talking about the Lord. Lisa Yee, doing the Lord's work.
I feel it's not enough, especially with Cheyenne Richards.
I know, even after a fumbled snap, you got to see Cheyenne's got the ball now. Looking to connect. Oh, interesting.
Not what I was expecting Cheyenne to do.
Me either. You would think she wants the point race. She's been playing points all night. Lisa connects on the first triple, looking to stay, looking to eat. She seems hungry. Oh!
That is exactly what I would have done.
Yeah, she'll have her fill.
That is exactly what I would have done in that situation.
Go up there, bang, make them pay for the mistake. Go ahead and close. Yep. All right, Cheyenne is starting to figure out my way of doing things. All right. 20 to 19's both gone. Even with the close here, you still have an opportunity to put some damage on the 17. You're a 7 mark down, and you're a player that can hit 7s. At least I said you're going to have to do it on the 16, because the 17's hers.
Cheyenne's going to need 9 on the 16s minimum. She's going to need all of them.
It wouldn't be the first time we've seen her do it here tonight. Yeah, she's been loving those 16s all night long. Every game where it's come down to it, she's just banged away on those things. Lisa's tried to take it away early every time she could. We saw her close the 16 down on points earlier. Big time for a 6 mark. 5-5, looking for a little break of her own.
Once again, in my opinion, Cheyenne needed all of them.
Because when the match is 5-5, Lisa throws 5-5s, baby. That's her motto. She's always said that. The match is 5-5, Austin Iverson. I'll take that. And one of these. And don't mind if I'll take that too. That is the second time tonight we've seen that exact outshot for Lisa.
And that's the first game above a 5 all night.
I couldn't say. We've definitely had big stretches.
We've had 4s. I'm not sure if we've seen 5s yet.
Huge moment. Cheyenne, close the 20, collect a point if you can. Just business as usual. That's what we need from this shot. Oh, drops a dart. Recompose. Not a good time for 1 mark.
Not at all, especially when it's coming down to the very end and you're 1 leg down and 1 leg away from getting sent to the loser side.
Not a spot you want to be in, but we know that this is going to be a long game. Because at this point, no matter what, Cheyenne is going to dig her heels in and start pointing.
This game here should be a points race.
And Lisa, you hear audibly disgusted with that 1 mark. Cheyenne gave her a gift and she said, "No, thank you, that's rightfully yours." And Cheyenne said, "Why, thank you, I'll take that." 180. No. 6 mark, huge time for it. Regain your ground like nobody saw you fall in the first place. The blonde swan, graceful as ever. It's a par, and it feels like a loss in that scenario. When all you could see were greens, you didn't plan on getting a speeding ticket. Brian Stockholm on theme, going, holy, let's go, Lisa. Closer? Not today. Not today, Devil. Just picking up some points. I think we were going to see the 20 before we see the 18. But we're definitely going to take a look. Yeah. Bang, bang. Daddy's home. And Daddy's name is Cheyenne Richards. Well, even though I was primed perfectly to say, but in this day and age, you could always have two daddies, Lisa left us two triples short. It's like even with perfect darts in that round, it's like it's a game where, you know, it looked so grim after that first round from Cheyenne, and then it has been so dominant every dart since. 140 points up. Who cares about the 16, honestly? It's like, you know, there's not enough darts in Lisa's hand to be able to scare her. All right, 20's gone. What is that, 76 points?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. That'd be 6 15s if it ever came to it, on top of the 3 she needs to get the close. So it's 9 or nothing pretty much, but theoretically you could still get help for the bull race. Did it help? I didn't do the math. Didn't want to be wrong.
It doesn't change much, because now it is 6-2 in the Bulls.
Yeah, Steve coming in with a good point. The great thing about this match is that you can never count any of them out, right? It's like we know that either one of them can hit it at any point, and either of them we've seen a miss at any point. But this time, that is Cheyenne, after an aborted snap, coming down big time with a touchdown. Chris Trinidad in the chat. Hang loose, all the way from Hawaii.
And now this leg all comes down to the diddle. Who's gonna win the diddle and who's gonna get the start that is desperately needed?
Well, it's now or never. And I don't think 100 points is going to win. But a 140 has a shot. I don't think it's going to happen. I think Lisa's going 4 19s and 1 single bullseye.
She has to.
Triple to push.
And
All
she
right.
does.
She says, "Let's try that. Let's try that one more time." I don't think you could do it 2 times. 6-6. 6-6 is the score of this match. 81 on the second go round. What's it gonna be, Lisa? Yeah, left side. it all comes down to this moment. Right now we're 6-6, and this is it. This is it. 1 hour, 9 minutes in. Who do you got? We've seen Cheyenne break Lisa. We've seen Lisa hold her throw. What is it going to be? Make some predictions right now in the chat. Smart last dart, says Chris Trinidad. Who's going to win this game? This game, this match, one of these players heads to the loser's bracket after tonight. And Lisa wants it to be Cheyenne. Big first dart. Pound in one more triple. Okay, 5 mark. Respectable 5 mark. You don't have to win the game in that round. You got some points on the board. You said no matter what happens to the 19, you feel good about it. And Lisa coming up too. Big opportunity here. I think we're likely to see all 3 darts go with the 19. We want 6 down there. Par for the course. All right, our predictions are coming in, and they are Lisa. Going to be tough, but Lisa has the upper hand, so going to take that route. Par for the course. Solid enough. We've seen Cheyenne pretty hot on these 18s tonight. See if she can make something happen here. Needs to cook. And out of gas, lighter, flame. What am I looking for? What is Lisa looking for? Little triple 18, little triple 17 to go along with it. Little single 20? No? Single 17 on the end. Just chipping away. But 17 is still big enough to do damage. Gotta find one more triple here, Cheyenne. Gets the close, but coming up short. This game is looking Lisa's way. I like the shot because you collect on it. You got the 2 singles to follow, but sometimes things don't go your way, Tom.
Absolutely. Especially when you only hit a single with 2 darts in hand, it leaves your opponent an opportunity to throw a 9.
Yeah.
And it changes almost the whole aspect of this leg.
I don't think that last dart was the move. And I like to close a lot, but it feels more like just trying to clean up the dart before it. Whereas the math kind of says you got a point on that last one. And Lisa says, fuck the math, go 16, go 17, and then we'll get points later. I was like, who can't do that? Who can't do that? So 3 20s down, 4 of anything else.
She's gonna have a number.
Gotta close the 20. Oh, she went bull after that first dart. Finds 1. Yeah, I think I go bullseye here. Just end it here. You got the right idea. You're already up 4. You know the stakes. So don't even worry about that bull race. There's nothing right now that makes another bull with a single. But trying to cash in chips for later goes Lisa Yee. Yeah, we do have Alyssa and Mike Carter watching from the background over there as Cheyenne fires in a hat trick. What is going to happen here? Any triple? Oh, she doesn't even want to play that game. All right. I think if you're Cheyenne here, you have to close one number because you know this is your last round with a bullseye. And I think I would have gone 18, but you have to close one number here. Yeah, not the move. Not the move. I get it's your last round with the bullseye, but you already have the lead. All right, you got to plan for worst case scenario. Leave yourself an out. What a match.
Absolutely.
What a match. Some tough timings. It was just little moments that I got Lisa E panting and making eye contact with me. The whole thing was just little moments that tilted one way, tilted back. Both players should feel good about that, but I know that both can't, you know? What a match. What a night.
There was no way that this one was going to be a runaway on either side.
No. Nope. That's not how either one of these players are built. Even after the 2-0 start from Cheyenne, you know, you never count either one of them out because they're both capable of the break. Yeah, I see. An hour 10, is that what it was? Hour 15, yeah.
Oh, Lisa's gonna come over.
Right. She told me she was going to keep this to an hour. That was our deal. What a match.
It's tradition. You have to. It's tradition.
Yeah. I got Kelly Wise over here pushing for a post-match interview. I promise you, I'm not the guy, right? Very soon. I know, especially after I gave criticism to somebody else's interview skills, we are absolutely going to start asking Lisa Yee some tough questions. But that can't happen right now. That's going to happen next week when I am not actively stoned. All right, here we go. Yeah, Lisa says, happy birthday, Tom. I'm getting out of here. It's past her bedtime. And I got a steel tip match or tournament to go run over there. Thanks for tuning in. If you don't already follow us, go ahead and follow the page. Share this. It was a great match. It could be watched later. Good night. Thanks, Tom. Thanks, Redmond.